I shouldn't be here. Not in the East Wing. Not at midnight. Definitely not wearing this thin cotton nightgown that suddenly feels more revealing than it did 30 seconds ago. But Adrian Morello asked for the financial report before his meeting tomorrow, and I forgot to leave it in his office earlier. So here I am, standing in the doorway of his bedroom, folder in hand, praying he's still downstairs with his men. The room is dark except for city lights filtering through massive windows. Everything screams money and power, black silk sheets, minimalist furniture, the faint smell of expensive cologne. I cross quickly to his desk, set down the folder. Mission accomplished. I'm halfway to the door when I hear it. Footsteps. In the hallway. Getting closer. Shit. I freeze. Maybe he'll go to another room first. Maybe he won't notice. The door opens. Adrian Morello fills the doorframe, and my stupid heart does that thing it's been doing since I was 16 and didn't know any better. He's still in his suit. Black. Perfectly tailored. But the tie is loosened, the top button undone. Sleeves rolled up to reveal the tattoo on his forearm that I've memorized against my will. His eyes find me instantly, scan from my bare feet up my legs, linger on the nightgown, travel to my face. Something dark flashes in his expression. Nora. My name sounds different in his voice. Lower. Dangerous. What are you doing in my room? I forgot to leave the report. I was just at midnight. He steps inside, closes the door behind him with a soft click that sounds impossibly loud. In your pajamas. Heat floods my face. I thought you were still downstairs. I was, until I got a notification that someone entered my private wing. He moves closer, each step deliberate. Imagine my surprise when the camera showed you, looking like that. I'm leaving. Are you? He's in front of me now. Too close. Close enough that I smell whiskey and something darker underneath. Or are you playing one of your little games? I'm not playing anything. No. His hand comes up, braces against the wall beside my head. The other rises, 2 fingers under my chin, tilting my face up to his. The touch is gentle but firm, impossible to ignore. You want to play? His voice drops lower. That sarcastic edge I've known my entire life sharpened into something more dangerous. Walking into my room dressed like that, leaving reports like you're not trying to get a reaction. Adrian, I just forgot. Then you can wait until I'm done enjoying the view. His thumb brushes my jaw. Once. You've been avoiding me for 3 days. Now you show up here. At night. Looking like every fantasy I'm not supposed to have. My breath stops. You're drunk. I'm sober enough to know exactly what I'm doing. His eyes drop to my mouth. Back up. And what I'm about to do. Which is... He reaches past me. I hear a key turn in the lock. My pulse skyrockets. You want to play games, Nora? His smile is slow. Predatory. Then you're going to stay locked in here with me. Just us. Close enough to feel the heat. Let's see how long you can keep pretending this isn't what you came for. That's not... I didn't come here for... Didn't you? He leans closer, his breath against my ear. You've been provoking me since you came back. Those little comments. Those looks. Walking around my house like you own it. Like you're not Marco's little sister. Like you're not completely off limits. Then let me go. No. The word is final. I'm done playing nice. Done pretending I don't notice every single thing you do. Done acting like you don't crawl under my skin every time you walk into a room. His hand slides from my chin to the back of my neck. Not tight. Just... there. Claiming. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to stay here. With me. And we're going to have a conversation about why you've been baiting me for 3 days straight. I haven't been baiting you. Liar. His eyes are dark, intense. You wore that red dress to dinner last night, sat across from me, laughed at Nate's jokes like they were the funniest thing you'd ever heard, then looked at me like you were daring me to react. I was just being friendly. You were being deliberate. His thumb strokes the pulse point in my neck. And it worked. Because here we are, locked in my room, exactly where we've been heading since you walked back into my life 6 months ago. My heart hammers. This is insane. This is overdue. He drops his hand, steps back, creates space I should be grateful for but somehow resent. Sit. What? Sit, on the bed. We're talking. His smile is slight, sharp. Unless you'd rather I keep you trapped against that wall. I'm flexible. I move to the bed, sit on the edge, try to look unaffected. He leans against his desk, arms crossed, watching me with an expression I can't read. And why'd you come back, Nora? You know why. My dad died. Marco got me the job. Try again. You could have stayed in Iowa, could have gone anywhere. Why here? Why now? Because I needed the money. Bullshit. He pushes off the desk. You came back because you're not done with me, just like I'm not done with you. That's not... Then leave. He moves to the door, holds up the key. I'll unlock it right now. You can walk away. Go back to your room. Pretend this never happened. I should go. Should absolutely go. But I stay sitting, watching him, hating how much I want him to keep that door locked. That's what I thought. He pockets the key, returns to stand in front of me. You're not going anywhere, Reed, and neither am I. Why are you doing this? Because I'm tired of pretending, tired of watching you flirt with my security, tired of acting like you don't affect me. He crouches, brings us eye level. And because you walked into my room wearing that nightgown, and we both know it wasn't an accident. It wasn't. His hand finds my knee, just resting there. You wanted this, wanted me to react, wanted to see if I'd finally break the rules Marco set 10 years ago. My mouth goes dry. You remember that. I remember everything. His voice is rough. I remember you at 16, crying over your first breakup. I remember you at 18, walking around in cut-off shorts that drove me insane. I remember the night in the garden when we almost... He stops. I remember all of it, Nora. Every single moment I wasn't allowed to have you. Marco had a reason. Marco's reason was bullshit. She's my sister. She's off limits. As if I didn't already know that. As if I wasn't already fighting myself every time you looked at me. Then why all the others? The question bursts out. Why Sienna? Why all those models and socialites if I was supposedly so... Because you were untouchable. His expression hardens. Because every time I got close, your brother reminded me you were forbidden. So I found women who weren't. Women who didn't matter. Women I could have without breaking the one rule I couldn't break. That's messed up. That's honest. He stands, towers over me. I'm messed up, Nora. I've always been messed up. Especially when it comes to you. Silence. The air between us is suffocating. Electric. Let me out, I finally say. Please. Why? Scared of what happens if you stay? Yes. His smile returns. Good. You should be. Because if you stay much longer, I'm going to stop being a gentleman about this. You're never a gentleman. True. But I've been trying. For Marco. For you. For the last 10 fucking years. He moves to the window. Gives me space. Now I'm done trying. So either you leave now, or you accept that we're having this conversation. All of it. Everything we've been avoiding. I should leave. Should demand the key. Should run back to my safe little room in the staff wing. Instead, what conversation? He turns. The look on his face steals my breath. The one where I admit I've wanted you since you were too young for me to want. Where you admit you came back for me. Where we finally stop lying to ourselves about what this is. And what is this? Trouble. His smile is dark. The worst kind of trouble. The kind that's going to destroy us both if we're not careful. Then maybe we should be careful. But we won't be. He crosses back to me. Because you're still sitting on my bed, and I'm still watching you like you're the only thing in this room that matters. And neither of us is leaving until we figure out what the hell we're going to do about it. My phone buzzes. Text from Marco. Where are you? Your room is empty. Adrian sees it. He's checking on you. He always does. I know, because he knows I'm a threat. Adrian's jaw clenches. Tell him you're fine. I'm locked in your room. Tell him you fell asleep in the library, that you'll be up in 5 minutes. I stare at him. You want me to lie to my brother? I want 5 more minutes without him breaking down my door. His eyes hold mine. 5 minutes, Nora. Then I'll let you go. I promise. Against my better judgment, I text back, fell asleep in library, coming up now. Adrian's smile is slight, triumphant. 5 minutes, I say. Then you unlock that door. 5 minutes. He sits beside me on the bed, close enough to touch. Starting now. And as I sit there, heart hammering, skin on fire from his proximity, I realize 5 minutes with Adrian Morello might be 4 minutes too many. Or maybe, terrifyingly, not nearly enough. Chapter 2. When we were young. 9 years ago, I'm 16 and stupid enough to think Adrian Morello might actually like me back. He's 23. Dangerous even then. The kind of dangerous that makes my friends whisper warnings I pretend not to hear. But when you grow up in the same house, me in the staff quarters with Dad, him in the main mansion, dangerous starts to feel normal, and normal starts to feel like something else entirely. It's July, scorching, the kind of Chicago summer that makes the mansion feel like a prison. I'm on the basketball court behind the garage, alone, practicing free throws in cutoff shorts and a tank top that's probably too small, but it's the only one that doesn't make me sweat through in 5 minutes. Your form is terrible. I spin. Adrian is leaning against the fence, arms crossed, that insufferable smirk already in place. Nobody asked for your opinion. I'm giving it anyway. He pushes off the fence. Walks onto the court like he owns it. Which, technically, he does. You're throwing with your arms. Not your legs. I'm doing fine. You've missed 6 shots in a row. That's not fine. That's embarrassing. He grabs the ball from my hands. Watch. He demonstrates. Perfect arc. Nothing but net. Show off, I mutter. Bitter loser. But he's grinning. Try again. This time, bend your knees. Follow through. I try. Miss. Again. See? Terrible. I hate you. No, you don't. He moves behind me, hands on my shoulders, adjusting my stance. Feet shoulder width. Bend here. Elbow in. His breath is against my neck. My heart is doing things it absolutely shouldn't. Now shoot. I do. The ball swishes through. Perfect. There you go, Reed. You're coachable after all. I turn to face him. He's closer than I thought. Close enough to see the gold flecks in his dark eyes. Thanks, I manage. Don't mention it. But he doesn't move back. Literally. Don't mention it. If Marco asks, you taught yourself. Why would Marco care if you helped me with basketball? His smile fades slightly. Because Marco cares about everything when it comes to you, including who gets close. You're not getting close. You're just teaching me to shoot. Am I? His eyes drop to my mouth. back up, because it feels like something else. My breath catches. Like what? Like I'm about to do something really stupid. Such as... He leans in. Just slightly, testing. I don't move back. Adrian! Marco's voice cuts through the moment like a knife. Dad needs you inside. Now. Adrian steps back immediately. The professional mask slides into place. Coming. He looks at me one last time, something unreadable in his expression. Then he's gone, and I'm left standing there, ball forgotten, realizing I almost let him kiss me. Worse, realizing I wanted him to. 3 months later, the dynamic shifts after that day. We start playing games. He steals my books from the library. I hide his car keys. He calls me kid. I call him asshole. He dates my friend Jennifer just to get a reaction. I flirt with the new security guard just to get even. Back and forth. Push and pull. Everyone sees it except us. Or maybe we see it and just don't care. October brings the annual Morello Foundation Gala. I'm not supposed to be there. I'm staff family. Background. But Marco insists I come. You're 16 now. Old enough to understand the business. Plus, Dad wants you to see what this life looks like. What it looks like is excessive. Crystal chandeliers. Designer gowns. Men in expensive suits discussing things in hushed Italian. And Adrian, at the center of it all. 23 and already commanding respect his father barely has to demand anymore. He's with someone. A model whose name I don't catch. Blonde, perfect, everything I'm not. Don't stare, Marco mutters beside me. It's embarrassing. I'm not staring. You are, and he knows it. My brother's jaw tightens. Stay away from him, Nora. I mean it. We're just friends. You're not friends. You're a kid with a crush. And he's... Marco stops. He's not for you. Trust me on this. You can't tell me who to... I can when it comes to him. Marco's voice is firm. He's my best friend. You're my sister. And those two things don't mix. Ever. Understand? I don't answer. Just watch as Adrian laughs at something the model says. His hand on her lower back. His attention completely on her. Like I don't exist. December. The pool party incident Christmas break. Most of the family is in Italy. Adrian stays behind for business, which really means something illegal he doesn't talk about. Marco and Dad are in the city for the night. I'm supposed to be at a friend's house. Instead, I'm at home. And Adrian is throwing a party at the pool house, despite the freezing weather, because indoor pools make people forget it's winter. I hear the music from my room. See the lights. The laughter. I should stay away. Should absolutely stay away. But I'm 17 now, almost an adult, and I'm tired of being treated like a kid. So I put on the only swimsuit I own, red, bought on sale, nothing special, and walk to the pool house like I belong there. The room is packed. Music pounding. People I half recognize from Adrian's business meetings. And there he is, in swim trunks and an unbuttoned shirt. Wet hair. That devastating smile he gives everyone except me, until he sees me. The smile falters. Something darker replaces it. He crosses the room. Slow. Deliberate. What are you doing here, Reed? It's my house, too. It's a party, adults only. I'm 17, practically an adult. I lift my chin. Besides, nobody else seems to care. I care. His hand finds my elbow. Firm. Come on. You're leaving. I just got here. Nora. His voice drops. Warning. Don't make this difficult. Or what? You'll throw me out. In front of all your friends. His jaw clenches. You're drunk. I'm sober. Unlike everyone else here. I pull my arm free. If you want me gone, You'll have to physically remove me. Something flashes in his eyes. Careful what you dare me to do. I'm not scared of you. You should be. But his hand slides from my elbow to my wrist. Gentler now. Come on, let's get you out of here before Marco finds out you crashed. He leads me through the crowd, out the back door, into the garden where the music is muffled and the air is freezing. I can walk myself back. You're barefoot, and it's December. You'll freeze. He shrugs off his shirt, still damp, drapes it over my shoulders. What were you thinking? I was thinking I'm tired of being invisible. Invisible? He laughs, dark. Nora, you're the opposite of invisible. You're all I fucking see. That's the problem. My heart stops. What? Nothing. Forget I said that. He runs a hand through his wet hair. You need to go inside. Now. Before someone notices. Adrian. I step closer. What did you mean? I meant you're a distraction I don't need. A complication that's going to get us both in trouble. His eyes meet mine. And you showing up at my party, looking like that, doesn't help. Looking like what? Like every thought I'm not supposed to have. His voice is rough. And like proof I'm going to hell for wanting Marco's baby sister. The confession hangs between us. I'm not a baby. You're 17. In 3 months, I'm 18. And I'll still be too old for you. Still too dangerous. Still completely wrong. But he's moving closer. Still wanting you anyway. We're inches apart now. His shirt around my shoulders. His chest bare and close enough to touch. Adrian. I should walk away. His hand comes up. Touches my face. I should let you go inside. Forget this conversation. But I'm tired of pretending. His thumb brushes my lower lip. Tired of watching you grow up knowing I can't have you. Tired of using other women to forget the only one I actually want. Then don't pretend. My voice is barely a whisper. Just for tonight, don't pretend. He leans in. So close I feel his breath. If I kiss you, there's no going back. Good. His smile is brief, pained. Nora, Adrian! We spring apart. Marco is standing at the garden entrance, face dark, fists clenched. Inside, now, he's talking to me. Dad's home early. He's looking for you. I grab Adrian's shirt from my shoulders, thrust it at him, run past Marco without looking back, but I hear it, the confrontation. Marco's voice, low and furious. She's my sister. Adrian's response, quiet. I know. Then act like you know. Because if I catch you near her like that again, friendship or not, I will end you. That night, in my room I lie in bed, heart still racing, replaying every moment. The way he looked at me, the way he almost kissed me, the way Marco looked ready to kill him. My phone buzzes. Adrian, I'm sorry. Me. For what? Adrian, for making this complicated, for wanting something I can't have, for almost crossing a line I shouldn't cross. Me. What if I wanted you to cross it? 3 dots, then nothing. Finally, Adrian. Then we're both in trouble, because Marco made himself clear. You're off limits, completely, forever. Me. And if I don't care what Marco says, Adrian, then you're braver than I am, because I can't lose him, and I can't have you. So we're done with whatever this is. Understand? Me. I hate you. Adrian. I know. It's better that way. 6 months later, Adrian starts dating seriously. Models, socialites, women his age who fit his world. I watch from the sidelines. Pretend it doesn't hurt. He pretends I don't exist. Marco seems satisfied. Dad sends me to college in Iowa. Time to see the world outside this house. I go, grateful for the distance, trying to forget the boy who almost kissed me in a frozen garden, the man who taught me to shoot baskets and steal my heart without even trying. Present day, I'm sitting on Adrian's bed. 5 minutes almost up. You remember that night? I say quietly. The pool party. He's silent for a moment. I remember everything. Marco threatened you. He did more than threaten. He made it clear. You were off limits. Forever. And if I touched you, our friendship was over. The business was over. Everything. So you chose him. I chose not to ruin 3 lives. His eyes meet mine. You were 17, Nora. I was 24. It wasn't just Marco. It was wrong. You deserved better than some criminal who couldn't keep his hands to himself. What if I didn't want better? What if I wanted you? Then you were young and stupid, and didn't understand what being with me actually meant. And now you're still too good for me. But I'm too selfish to care anymore. He glances at his watch. 5 minutes are up. He stands, unlocks the door. You can go, back to your room, back to safety, back to pretending we're just old family friends. I should leave, should absolutely leave, but I stay sitting, looking at him. Or you stay, and we stop pretending. And we deal with whatever hell Marco brings down on us. His smile is slight, dark. Your choice, Reed. It's the first time in 9 years he's given me a real choice. And for the first time in 9 years, I know exactly what I want. Lock the door again. His eyes widen. Nora? Lock it. We're not done talking. The smile that crosses his face is pure trouble. He locks the door, and we both know we're about to break every rule Marco ever set. Chapter 3. Back where we started. Present day. 6 months ago. Coming back to Chicago feels like returning to a crime scene. Everything's familiar but wrong. The city looks the same. The mansion looks the same. But I'm different. 25 instead of 18. College degree. Real-world experience. Scars that don't show but run deep. And Dad's gone. Heart attack. Quick. Painless, they said. I don't believe them. Marco meets me at the airport. Hugs me so tight I can't breathe. I'm sorry I wasn't there, he says into my hair. You were working. I understand. Still, you shouldn't have been alone. He pulls back. Studies my face. You look tired. I am tired. I grab my suitcase. Can we just go? The drive to the mansion is quiet. Marco keeps glancing at me like I might break. I got you a job, he finally says, if you want it. Doing what? Administrative assistant, managing household operations, events, suppliers, nothing dangerous, good pay. You'd live on site. At the mansion. Your old room is still empty, or we can set you up in the staff apartments if you'd rather. The mansion is fine. I stare out the window. Does Adrian know? Marco's jaw tightens. It's his house. He approved it. That's not what I asked. He knows. And before you ask, yes, I reminded him you're off limits. That hasn't changed. I should feel relieved, protected. Instead, I feel exhausted. I'm not 18 anymore, Marco. I know, but he's still Adrian, and you're still my sister. His hands tighten on the wheel. Promise me you'll stay away from him, from that part of his life. I promise. The lie tastes bitter. Because the truth is, I never stopped thinking about the boy who almost kissed me in a frozen garden, and now I'm moving back into his house. Day 1. I see him before he sees me. He's in the main sitting room, phone pressed to his ear, arguing in rapid Italian, Suit jacket discarded, sleeves rolled up. That same tattoo on his forearm that I remember tracing with my eyes when I was too young to understand why it made my stomach flip. He looks older, harder, more dangerous. Also, unfairly attractive. I'm hovering in the doorway with Bianca, the house manager who's been here since before I was born, when he turns. Our eyes meet. The world stops for exactly 3 seconds. Then his mouth curves into that infuriating smirk I thought I'd forgotten. Well, well. He ends his call without looking away. Look who grew up. Adrian. I force my voice steady. Thanks for the job. Thank Marco, he insisted. He moves closer, assessing. Though I have to admit, I'm curious to see if you're still as much trouble as you used to be. I was never trouble. You were always trouble. He stops in front of me. Too close. Still are, apparently. Those jeans should be illegal in a business setting. Read. Heat floods my face. They're professional. They're distracting. His smile widens. But we'll allow it. For now. Bianca clears her throat. Mr. Morello. Perhaps we should discuss Miss Reed's responsibilities. She knows her responsibilities. Keep the house running. Don't ask questions about the business. Stay out of trouble. His eyes haven't left mine. Think you can manage that? I managed fine for 7 years without you. Did you? Something flickers in his expression. Funny. I heard you came back the second Marco offered, almost like you missed something here. I missed my family. Your family. Right. He finally steps back. Bianca will show you around. Let me know if you need anything. Anything at all. The way he says it makes my skin warm. He leaves, taking all the oxygen with him. That man, Bianca mutters, is going to be a problem. What do you mean? Her look is knowing. Honey, I've worked here 15 years. I know trouble when I see it. And the way he just looked at you. That's trouble with a capital T. Week 1. We fall into a rhythm that feels like warfare disguised as professionalism. I'm organizing the kitchen inventory when he walks in at 6 a.m. You're up early. Someone has to make sure you have coffee. I don't look up from my tablet. How considerate. He moves to the espresso machine, though I'm perfectly capable of making my own. The 5 coffee makers you've broken say otherwise. That was years ago. 6 months ago. Bianca told me. You threw one at the wall during a conference call. His laugh is low. It was a frustrating call. It was a $3,000 machine. I'll try to control my temper around appliances. He takes a sip, grimaces. This is terrible. Then make it yourself. Where's the fun in that? He leans against the counter. I'd rather watch you huff around the kitchen pretending I'm not here. I'm not pretending anything. I'm working. You're avoiding eye contact. There's a difference. I finally look at him. Mistake. He's in workout clothes. Gray t-shirt, athletic pants. Hair still damp from the gym. Happy now? I snap. Ecstatic. His smile is infuriating. How's the adjustment? Living here again? Fine. Liar. You hate it. I can tell. I don't hate it. You hate that I'm here, that we're in the same house, that you can't avoid me like you did for 7 years. He sets down his cup. Tell me, Nora, what were you running from? Me, or what you felt about me? I wasn't running. You disappeared the second you graduated. Didn't come back for holidays. Barely called Marco. That's running. That's called having a life outside this house. That's called being a coward. His voice drops. But you're back now, and we're going to have to deal with whatever this is, whether you're ready or not. There's nothing to deal with. Keep telling yourself that, Reed. He heads for the door, stops. By the way, you still bite your lip when you're nervous. Some things never change. I wasn't aware I was biting my lip. Damn him for noticing. Week 3. The provocations escalate. He holds meetings in the library when I'm trying to organize files. Am I bothering you? I ask pointedly as 5 men in suits discuss something in hushed Italian. Not at all. Stay. You're a lovely distraction. His smile is dangerous. I stay, partly out of spite, partly because leaving feels like losing. I'm in the garden reading when he finds me. Interesting choice. He gestures to my book. Romance novels in public. Brave. It's a good book. Is it the Mafia boss, or the innocent heroine you identify with? He sits beside me uninvited. Actually, don't answer that. I already know. You know nothing about me. I know you used to read in the garden at sunset because the light was perfect for the mood. I know you dog-ear pages instead of using bookmarks because you like the intimacy of marking your place. I know. Stop. My voice is sharper than intended. Stop pretending you paid attention. You barely acknowledged I existed after Marco. After Marco made it clear you were off limits. His expression hardens. After I had to watch you leave for college and pretend I didn't care. After 7 years of wondering if you'd ever come back. You didn't seem to miss me. You were too busy with... I stop. With who? The models? The socialites? He leans closer. Want to know a secret, Reed? Every single one of them was a poor substitute for the one woman I actually wanted. My breath catches. Don't what? Tell you the truth. That I counted down the days until you turned 18. That I hated myself for it. That when you left for college, I told myself it was for the best. His hand finds my book, closes it gently. But now you're back, and I'm done pretending. Adrian. Nora. Marco's voice cuts through the moment. Meeting in 5. You need to take notes. Adrian stands. Smooth, professional, duty calls. He hands me back my book. We'll finish this conversation later. He leaves me there. Heart racing, hating how much I want that later to come. Week 5. He starts bringing women home, not to his room, just to dinner, to meetings, to the sitting room where I'm organizing paperwork. Nora, this is Sienna. Old friend of yours, I believe. Sienna Clark. Former best friend from high school, now polished, designer clothes, perfect makeup, and hanging on Adrian's arm like she owns him. Nora, oh my God, I heard you were back. She doesn't let go of Adrian. You look different, good different, very wholesome. The word stings. Thanks. You look successful. I try. She laughs, touches Adrian's chest. Adrian's been showing me around. The house is even more amazing than I remembered. I'm sure it is. I focus on Adrian. Do you need anything else, or can I finish the inventory? You can finish. His eyes hold mine. Sienna and I have dinner plans anyway. How nice. I gather my papers. Have fun. I make it to the hallway before the tears start. Bianca finds me in the linen closet, crying into a pillowcase. He's doing it on purpose, she says quietly. Doing what? Making you jealous, testing you, seeing if you care. She sits beside me. That man is a fool, but he's a fool who's been in love with you since you were 16, and he doesn't know how to handle it except by pushing. If he loved me, he wouldn't. If he loved you smart, he wouldn't. But Adrian Morello has never done anything smart when it comes to you. Just reactive, just messy, just very, very stupid. Week 6. I decide to play the game too. Nate, head of security, is attractive, funny, completely safe. I start having lunch with him, laughing at his jokes, letting him walk me to my car when I run errands. It's harmless, friendly, But Adrian doesn't see it that way. He watches, silent, jaw tight. One night, Nate walks me to my room, says goodnight, completely platonic. I'm about to close the door when Adrian appears. Late night, just talking to Nate. Not that it's your business. Everything that happens in this house is my business. He leans against my doorframe. Especially when it involves one of my men getting too friendly with my... He stops. With your, what? Employee? Your friend's sister? I cross my arms. Say it, Adrian. What am I to you? You know what you are. No, I don't. Because you keep sending mixed signals. You flirt. You bring women home. You watch me with other men like you care. Pick one. I can't. Why not? Because Marco isn't here. It's just us. So tell me the truth. What do you want, Adrian? He's quiet for a long moment. Then, I want you to stop looking at Nate like he's safe. Because he's not. Nobody in this house is safe. Especially not me. Then, maybe I should leave. Don't. The word is sharp. Desperate. Don't leave again. I can't. He stops, runs a hand through his hair. Just stay. Please. It's the please that destroys me. Okay, I'll stay. Good. He starts to leave, stops. And Nora, stay away from Nate. I'm asking nicely, once. Or what? His smile is dark. Or I'll stop being nice, and you'll see exactly how possessive I can be. He leaves me standing there, and I realize the game we're playing isn't fun anymore. It's dangerous, and neither of us knows how to stop. Chapter 4. The night everything breaks, week 8. The party is Adrian's idea. Annual business gala. Bianca explains while helping me into a dress I can't afford. All the major families, politicians, donors. You're expected to be there since you manage the household. I'm staff. I should be in the background. You're Marco's sister. That makes you family adjacent, which means you wear something nice and smile pretty for the cameras. She zips up the back. There. You look beautiful. I stare at my reflection. The dress is simple, navy blue, elegant but not flashy. Hair pulled back, minimal makeup. I look exactly like what I am, someone trying not to be noticed. Perfect, Bianca says. Now go down there and survive the next 4 hours without either Morello brother causing a scene. The ballroom is packed. Crystal chandeliers, string quartet, waiters with champagne. People in designer everything discussing business that probably isn't legal. I stay near the edges, taking notes for Bianca, making sure everything runs smoothly. Then I see her, Sienna, in a red dress that probably costs more than my car, on Adrian's arm, looking like she belongs there. My chest tightens. Nora. She spots me immediately, waves. Come say hi. I have no choice but to walk over. Adrian's eyes track my approach, something unreadable in his expression. Doesn't she look amazing? Sienna gushes, gesturing to herself. Adrian surprised me with this dress. Isn't he the best? The best, I echo flatly. We were just talking about the summer we all spent at the lake house. Remember? You, me, and... Oh, what was that boy's name? The one with the boat. I don't remember. A lie. I remember everything about that summer, including the night Adrian showed up unannounced and spent the entire weekend barely speaking to me. Well, anyway. Sienna's hand slides up Adrian's arm, possessive. It's so nice that you're working here. Adrian says you're very efficient. The way she says efficient makes it sound like an insult. I do my job. Of course you do. Her smile is sharp. Someone has to manage the help, right? The comment lands like a slap. Adrian's expression darkens. Sienna, I'm going to check on the catering. I turn away before either of them can see my face. I make it to the kitchen, press my palms against the cool counter. Breathe. I'm fine. I'm professional. This doesn't matter, except it does. Because watching Adrian with her, with anyone, makes me feel 16 again. Invisible. Not enough. You okay? Nate appears in the doorway. Concerned. Fine. Just needed air. Liar. But his smile is kind. Want to grab some actual food? The hors d'oeuvres are beautiful but taste like cardboard. Despite everything, I laugh. That sounds perfect. We end up in the staff break room, sharing leftover lasagna from lunch, talking about everything except the party. You know he's watching you, right? Nate says casually. Who? Adrian. Through the security feed. He's been glaring at the monitor for 10 minutes. My stomach flips. He's probably just checking the cameras. He's watching you, trust me. I've worked security here for 3 years. I know what checking cameras looks like. And that's not it. Nate, I'm not blind, Nora. Neither is anyone else who works here. You two have been circling each other like tigers for 2 months. He leans back. I'm just saying, life's too short to play games with someone you actually care about. I don't... Yeah, you do. And he does too. He's just too stubborn and messed up to admit it. Nate stands. Come on, let's get you back to the party before Marco sends a search team. I return to the ballroom feeling slightly better, until I see the scene at the bar. Marco is talking to a group of men, laughing. One of them makes a gesture toward me. Reed's daughter, right? Didn't know she was back. She's managing the household, Marco says, pride in his voice. Does a great job. Practically runs this place. Pretty girl, single. Marco's expression tightens. Off limits. The man laughs. To everyone, or just certain people? To everyone who values their life. They laugh. It's friendly, protective even. But then someone else speaks. Louder. Slightly drunk. She's practically family at this point, isn't she? Living here, working here, almost like a Morello. That's when Adrian's voice cuts through. Cold, sarcastic. Carrying across the room. Family? He laughs. Sharp, mean. She's the help, gentlemen. Let's not get confused about roles here. The room gets quieter. Adrian. Marco starts. I'm serious. She's staff. Very efficient staff. But staff nonetheless. He takes a drink. Nobody's looking twice at her unless I'm paying them to. Silence. Complete. Crushing. Silence. My vision tunnels. The room spins. He didn't just say that. He couldn't have... But the look on Marco's face says he did. And the look on Sienna's face, triumph mixed with fake sympathy, confirms it. I don't remember walking out. Don't remember getting to my room. I just remember locking the door and sliding down it. Tears come. Hot. Angry. Humiliated. Nobody's looking twice at her unless I'm paying them to. The words play on repeat, each time cutting deeper. There's a knock. Soft. Nora. Marco's voice, gentle. Can I come in? I unlock the door, let him enter. He takes one look at my face and pulls me into his arms. I'm going to kill him. Don't. My voice is muffled against his chest. He's not worth it. He's drunk and stupid, and he didn't mean... Yes, he did. I pull back, wipe my eyes. He meant every word. I'm just the help, the girl who grew up in the servants' quarters. Nothing special, nothing worth... Stop. Marco's hands frame my face. You're worth everything, and he's an idiot who doesn't deserve you. Then why does it hurt so much? Because you love him. You've always loved him. Even when you shouldn't. His expression softens. I should have seen this coming. Should have protected you better. This isn't your fault. It is. I brought you here. I thought... He stops. I thought maybe enough time had passed, that you'd both grown up. That maybe what? That maybe I was wrong to keep you apart. He sits on my bed, defeated. But after tonight, maybe I was right all along. He's too broken, too damaged, too much like our father. The comparison stings. He's not. He just humiliated you in front of the entire family because he's too proud to admit what he feels. How is that different from Dad treating Mom like she was beneath him until the day she left? I have no answer. Marco stands. Pack a bag. You're leaving. Tonight, I'll find you an apartment, a new job, away from this house and that asshole. Marco, I mean it. You're not staying here another night. Not after what he... The door swings open. Adrian stands there, still in his tux, tie undone, hair disheveled, eyes wild. Out, he tells Marco. Fuck you. Out. It's not a request. Marco looks at me. You want him here? No. Yes. I don't know. Give us 5 minutes. Nora. Please, 5 minutes. Then he leaves. Marco goes, reluctantly, but he leaves. Adrian closes the door, locks it. We stand there, 10 feet apart, an ocean of hurt between us. I'm sorry, he finally says. For which part? Calling me the help, or making sure everyone knew I was beneath you. He flinches. I was drunk. You were honest. My voice shakes. You said what you've always thought. I'm not good enough. I'm not... That's not what I think. Then why did you say it? The tears return. I hate them. Hate showing weakness. Why did you humiliate me in front of everyone? He's quiet. Then, because Sienna asked if you and I were together, and I panicked. You panicked. Yes, I panicked. Because if I told the truth, that I've been in love with you since you were 16, Marco would kill me. The family would judge you. You'd become a target. So I lied. Badly. Cruelly. And I destroyed the one person I was trying to protect. The confession hangs in the air. You don't love me, I whisper. You just... I've loved you for 9 years. His voice breaks. 9 years of watching you. Wanting you. Hating myself for it. Using other women to forget you. Failing miserably every single time. Then why? Because love makes me mean. Makes me stupid. Makes me say terrible things because I'm terrified of losing control. He moves closer. And tonight, when Sienna pushed, when everyone was watching, when I felt the walls closing in, I lashed out, at the safest target, you. I'm not a target. You are. For me. For my enemies. For everyone who'd use you to hurt me. His hands clench. That's why I've kept you at a distance. Why I brought women home. Why I've been an asshole for 2 months. Because keeping you close means putting you in danger. And I won't stop. I'm crying openly now. Just stop. You don't get to break me and then claim it was for my protection. That's not love. That's cowardice. I know. You hurt me. I know. In front of everyone, you made me feel like nothing. I know. And I'll regret it every day for the rest of my life. He's in front of me now, close enough to touch. But I'm done. Done lying. Done hiding. Done pretending I don't love you so much it's killing me. Adrian, I love you, Nora Reed. I've loved you since you were 16 and crashed my pool party, since you challenged me in the garden, since you left for college and I spent 7 years trying to forget you. His hand comes up, touches my face. I should pull away. Can't. I love you. And I'm terrified. And I have no idea how to do this without destroying us both. But I can't keep lying. Not anymore. My heart is hammering. You don't mean that. I mean every word. Then prove it. My voice is steady now. Clear. Because words are easy. Actions matter. And right now, all I see is a man who hurts me and expects forgiveness. Then tell me what you need. Tell me how to fix this. I need time, space, to figure out if loving you is worth the pain. He drops his hand, steps back. Okay. Okay. Time, space. Whatever you need. His smile is sad. But I'm not giving up, Reed. I'll wait. However long it takes. Because you're worth waiting for. He unlocks the door, leaves, and I stand there, destroyed and rebuilt in the same breath, wondering if love is supposed to hurt this much, or if we're both just too broken to do this right. Chapter 5. The Misunderstanding. Hey, love. Thank you for being here at my romance library with me. Can you help me with something? Rate this story from 1 to 10. Leave a suggestion of what you want to see more of. CEO. Enemies to lovers. Roommates. Slow burn. Insta-love. Tell me everything. The more you share, the better I can bring you the romance that makes your heart beat faster. Comment here. I read every word with care. Let's dream together. Continuing. 3 days later, I pack my things while Bianca pretends not to cry. You don't have to go, she says for the 5th time. It'll blow over. These boys always fight and make up. I'm not fighting with him. I'm leaving. I fold another shirt. Marco found me an apartment, good neighborhood, close to the city. I start job hunting tomorrow. Honey, he loves you. He has a terrible way of showing it. I close my suitcase. And I need space to figure out if love is enough when it comes wrapped in humiliation. She hugs me tight. Call me. Every day. I need to know you're okay. I will. And Nora. For what it's worth. That boy has been miserable since the party. Hasn't slept. Barely eats. Just works and stares at your empty chair like it personally offended him. Good. Maybe he'll learn something. But the vindication feels hollow. Adrian doesn't try to stop me. He watches from his office window as Marco loads my car. Doesn't come down. Doesn't call. Just watches. I tell myself I'm relieved. That his distance proves I made the right choice. The tightness in my chest says otherwise. Week 1. The apartment is small, clean, quiet, too quiet. I'm used to the mansion, the constant activity, Bianca's humming, Nate's jokes. Even Adrian's infuriating presence made the space feel alive. This feels like a tomb. I apply to jobs. Get a few interviews. Nothing sticks. Marco visits daily, brings food, makes sure I'm okay. And he's asking about you, he says one night over Thai takeout. Don't. I'm just saying, Marco, please, don't. He sighs. Fine, but for the record, I've never seen him this broken, not even when Dad died. He'll survive. Will you? I don't answer. Week 2. I get a job at a marketing firm, entry level. Boring, but it pays rent. My coworkers are nice. Normal. Nobody carries guns or speaks in hushed Italian about territories. It should feel like freedom. It feels like exile. That's when the rumors start. I hear it from Bianca first. There's talk, in the house, about money missing from one of Adrian's accounts. What does that have to do with me? Nothing. Probably. But someone mentioned your name. Said you had access to the household accounts. That you were always around when deliveries came in. My blood runs cold. They think I stole from him. I don't know what they think. But Adrian's been investigating, quietly, and your name came up. I didn't take anything. I know that. You know that. But in that world, suspicion is enough. Week 3. The misunderstanding crystallizes when Marco stops visiting. He calls instead. Voice tight. Did you take money from Adrian's accounts? What? No. Why would you? Someone transferred $50,000 the day after the party. From a business account you had limited access to. Adrian's asking questions. I didn't touch his money. Then how do you explain the transfer? I can't. I didn't do it. My voice rises. Marco, you know me. You know I wouldn't. I want to believe you. But Adrian showed me the records. Your login. Your access code. The transfer happened from your computer. My computer was in the office that night. Anyone could have used it. But they didn't. The timestamp shows it happened after you left. From your room. I was packing. I wasn't... Marco, please. You have to believe me. Silence. Then, I don't know what to believe anymore. Just don't come back to the house. Not until this is sorted. He hangs up. I stare at my phone, shaking. Someone set me up. Someone used my access. My computer. My name. And now even my brother thinks I'm a thief. Week 4. I stop answering calls. Bianca leaves voicemails. Worried. Asking me to call back. Nate texts. Says Adrian's been different. Won't elaborate. I ignore all of it. Because what's the point? Adrian thinks I stole from him. Marco doesn't trust me. The family probably thinks I'm exactly what Adrian called me at the party. Just the help. Ungrateful. Disloyal. Better to disappear completely. I'm working late at the firm when my new boss, Richard, mid-40s, married, calls me into his office. Nora, got a minute? Sure. He closes the door. Sits on the edge of his desk. Too close. I've been impressed with your work. Really impressed. Thank you. In fact, I think you have real potential here. Leadership potential. His hand lands on my shoulder. If you play your cards right. My stomach turns. I appreciate that. Do you? His hand slides down my arm. Because I can fast-track your career. Get you better projects. Better pay. All you have to do is... I step back. I'm not interested. His smile hardens. That's disappointing. I was hoping we could be... friendly. Friendly? Very friendly. He moves closer. Think about it. A girl like you, no connections, no family support, living alone in the city, could use a mentor. Someone powerful. I said I'm not interested. Then maybe you should reconsider your position at this firm. His voice drops. Cold. Because girls who don't play nice don't last long here. I'm walking to my car in the parking garage, dark, empty, terrifying, when I realize someone's following me. Not Richard, someone else. Male, large, moving with purpose. My keys are in my hand, phone in my pocket, heart hammering. Excuse me, Miss Reed. I don't turn around, just walk faster. I just want to talk. I'm not interested. A hand grabs my arm, spins me around, not aggressive, not violent, but firm enough that I can't pull away. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just delivering a message. From who? Someone who thinks you have information about Adrian Morello. Someone who'd pay very well for that information. I don't work there anymore. But you did. And you know things. Things that could be useful. He holds out a card. Call this number. Name your price. Easy money. I'm not selling information about... Think about it. You're alone, working a dead-end job, no support. Adrian Morello threw you away. Why protect him? He drops my arm, walks away. I stand there, shaking, card in hand. And for the first time, I wonder, did Adrian send this man? Is this a test? Or are his enemies really this bold? I'm unlocking my apartment door. hands still shaking, when I sense movement behind me. I spin, keys raised like a weapon. Adrian is standing in the hallway, not threatening, not aggressive, just there, looking like he hasn't slept in weeks. "What are you doing here?" My voice is sharper than intended. "Making sure you're safe. I'm fine. You're being followed. Some asshole in a parking garage just tried to recruit you, and your boss is sexually harassing you." His jaw tightens. "So no, you're not fine." "How do you know about, have you been watching me?" "Yes." The honesty is startling. "You have no right." "I have every right." "You're in danger because of me. Because people think you know things about my business. Because someone stole money and made it look like you did it." He runs a hand through his hair. "So, yes, I've been watching, and I'm not apologizing for it." "You think I stole from you?" "No." His expression softens. "I never thought that. Not for a second." Marco said, "Marco's an idiot who jumped to conclusions. I showed him the records to see if he knew anyone who might have accessed your account. He assumed I thought you did it." Adrian steps closer. "I know you didn't take anything, Nora. I've known from the start." "Then why didn't you tell me? Why let me think?" "Because I'm investigating. And if someone set you up, they're watching to see how we react. I needed them to think we believed it, that we'd turned on you, that you were vulnerable. So I was bait. So you were protected. Nate's been following you, making sure nobody gets too close, making sure you're safe." His voice roughens. "I would never let anything happen to you. You let my brother think I'm a thief. I told Marco the truth yesterday, after I confirmed the real thief was one of Sienna's friends trying to cause trouble between our families." His smile is grim. "She's been handled. Handled how?" "Don't ask questions you don't want answered." We stand there, hallway dim, too much unsaid. "I miss you," he finally says. "I miss you so much it's killing me." "Adrian, I'm not asking you to come back. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm just asking, let me keep you safe. Let me fix this. Then I'll leave you alone. I promise." "You're terrible at leaving me alone." "I know, but I'll try, if that's what you want." "Is it what I want? To be safe from him? To move on? To forget 9 years of wanting?" "I don't know what I want anymore." "Then let me make it easier. Come back to the mansion, just for a few days, until I'm sure the threat is gone. You can stay in your old room. We don't have to talk. We don't have to... anything. Just let me know you're safe. Marco knows the truth now. He's on board. He wants you safe too. I should say no. Should maintain boundaries. Should protect myself. But the man who just tried to recruit me is still out there. Richard is still my boss. The world feels dangerous in ways it didn't a month ago. 3 days, then I'm gone. 3 days. His relief is palpable. Thank you. Later that night, I'm back in my old room. Same bed, same view, different person. My phone buzzes. Adrian, thank you for trusting me, even when I don't deserve it. Me, I don't trust you. I'm just tired of being alone. Adrian, I'll take it. Me, 3 days, then I'm gone. Adrian, we'll see. I stare at those 2 words. We'll see. Like he knows something I don't. Like he's planning something I won't see coming. And despite everything, the pain, the humiliation, the weeks of separation, part of me wants to find out what. Chapter 6. When walls fall. Day 1. Back at the mansion, I avoid him all day. Not difficult. He's locked in meetings. Business. The kind that involves men in suits speaking Italian and looking grim. I stay in my room. Order food delivery because eating in the kitchen means risking seeing him. Bianca knocks around 8. This is ridiculous. You're hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm maintaining boundaries. You're being stubborn. There's a difference. She sets down a tray. Homemade lasagna. My favorite. He asked me to make this. Said you probably weren't eating properly. I eat fine. You've lost weight. I can see it. Her expression softens. He's worried, honey. We all are. I'm here. I'm safe. That's what he wanted. That's what he asked for. What he wants is you. But he's too proud and too stupid to say it without messing up first. She leaves before I can respond. I eat the lasagna. It tastes like home. I hate that he still knows exactly what I need. Day 2. Marco finds me in the library. Can we talk? If you're here to apologize again, I'm here to explain. He sits across from me, tired, older than I remember. I should have trusted you, should have known you'd never betray us. But Adrian showed me the evidence and I panicked. You thought I was capable of stealing. I thought you might be trying to hurt him because of what he said at the party. Marco's voice is quiet. And I thought maybe you wanted revenge. And honestly, I wouldn't have blamed you. The admission startles me. You thought I'd hurt him. I thought you had every right to. He leans forward. Nora, what he said, what he did, I wanted to kill him. I've never been that angry at anyone in my life. He humiliated you, made you feel worthless, and I stood there and let it happen. You didn't know he'd say it. I should have protected you better. Should have pulled you out of that room the second he opened his mouth. His hands clench. Instead, I froze, and you paid the price. Marco, I'm sorry for not trusting you, for not defending you, for bringing you back to this house in the first place. He looks at me, really looks at me. You should leave, for real this time. Get away from Adrian, from me, from all of this. Is that what you want? No, I want you safe, and you're not safe here. He stands. But I also know you're not leaving. Not really, because you love him, and he loves you, and you're both too stubborn to just... He stops. Figure it out. Before you destroy each other. He leaves me with that. Figure it out. Like it's simple. Like love isn't the most complicated thing I've ever felt. Day 2, late night I can't sleep. The mansion is too quiet, too full of memories, too haunted by everything that's happened. I'm in the kitchen, making tea, wearing an old t-shirt and shorts, when I hear it. Voices from Adrian's office. Raised, angry, then a crash. My heart stops. I should stay away, mind my business, follow the rules. Instead, I move toward the sound. The office door is half open. Inside, Adrian is alone, phone on the floor, probably what made the crash, papers everywhere, and his hands braced against his desk like he's holding himself up. Adrian? He spins, eyes wild, then carefully controlled. You should be asleep. I heard. Are you okay? Fine. Just business. But his voice is rough, strained. I step inside, close the door. What happened? Nothing that concerns you. Adrian, what happened? He's silent for a long moment. Then, the man who tried to recruit you in the parking garage. He's dead. Shot. 2 hours ago. My stomach drops. What? Someone killed him. Professional hit. Clean. No witnesses. His jaw clenches. Message sent. Message to who? To me. To anyone trying to use you to get to me. He finally looks at me. They're escalating, using you as bait, and I can't protect you if you're not here. You think they'll come after me. I know they will. That's why I needed you back. Why I've had Nate shadowing you. Why I haven't slept in 3 weeks. His control cracks slightly. Because if something happened to you, it would destroy me. And they know it. How do they know? Because I made it obvious. At the party. By humiliating you. His laugh is bitter. I tried to push you away. Tried to make them think you didn't matter. Instead, I showed everyone exactly how much you mean to me. By calling me worthless. By reacting like a man terrified of losing something he can't have. He moves around the desk. Closer. Everyone saw it. The panic. The overreaction. The cruelty that only comes from fear. And now you're a target because I couldn't keep my feelings hidden. So this is my fault for making you feel something. This is my fault for being too weak to stay away from you. His hands come up. Frame my face. Gentle despite the intensity in his eyes. I should have left you alone. Should have let you go to college and never come back. Should have married some socialite and forgotten you existed. But I couldn't. Because you're under my skin. In my blood. The only thing that's felt real in 9 years. Adrian. I love you. The words tumble out. Raw. I love you and it's killing me. Because loving you means putting you in danger. Means watching people target you to hurt me. Means knowing that the safest thing I could do is let you go. And I can't. I'm too selfish. Too obsessed. Too completely ruined by you. My breath catches. You're not ruined. I am. You ruined me when you were 16 and crashed my pool party in that ridiculous red swimsuit. You ruined me when you left for college and I counted down 7 years hoping you'd come back. You ruined me when you walked back into this house and looked at me like I was still the boy who almost kissed you in a garden. His forehead touches mine. I'm ruined, Nora. Completely. And I'm done pretending I'm not. Tears burn my eyes. You hurt me. I know. You made me feel like nothing. I know. And I'll spend the rest of my life regretting it. His thumbs stroke my cheeks. But I need you to understand. I didn't say those things because I believe them. I said them because I'm terrified. Of you. Of what you make me feel. Of how badly I want you when I know I shouldn't. Then stop pushing me away. I'm trying. I'm so fucking trying. His voice breaks. But I don't know how to love you without it being dangerous. Without it destroying us both. Then maybe we figure it out together. My hands come up, cover his. Maybe we stop running. Stop lying. Stop pretending this isn't exactly what we both want. What if I hurt you again? Then I'll leave. For real this time. I meet his eyes. But you get one more chance, Adrian. One. To prove you can love me without destroying me. To show me this is real. It's real. His voice is fierce. It's the most real thing in my life. Then prove it. He kisses me. Not gentle. Not tentative. 9 years of wanting in a single kiss. His hands slide into my hair. Mine clutch his shirt. Everything I've been denying crashes through me. He tastes like whiskey and regret and coming home. When we break apart, both breathless, he rests his forehead against mine. I'm going to mess this up, he whispers. I'm going to be possessive and jealous and probably toxic in ways I don't even realize yet. I know. And you're still staying. I'm still staying. For now. I pull back slightly. But Adrian, if you ever humiliate me like that again, if you ever make me feel small or worthless or like I don't matter, I'm gone. No second chances, no explanations. Gone. Understand? I understand. His smile is slight. Sad. Thank you. For what? For giving me another chance I don't deserve. We stand there in his office, wrapped around each other. The world outside still dangerous, but for the first time in weeks, it feels manageable. "Stay with me tonight," he murmurs. "Just sleep, nothing else. I need you close." Okay. He takes my hand, leads me upstairs. Not to my room, to his. The room where this all started. Where he locked the door and asked if I wanted to play. This time, there are no games. Just him pulling me into bed. Wrapping around me like he's afraid I'll disappear. "I missed you," he says against my hair. Every second, every day. I missed you too. The admission feels like freedom. Even when I hated you, I missed you. Good, because I'm not letting you go again. His arms tighten. "You're mine now, Nora. For real this time. And I'm going to prove it. Every single day. For as long as you'll have me." That's a big promise. It's the only promise that matters. I fall asleep in his arms. Safe, despite everything. Loved, despite the danger. Home, despite knowing this could all fall apart tomorrow. But for tonight, it's enough. Day 3. Morning. I wake up alone. Panic sets in immediately. Did he leave? Did he change his mind? The door opens. Adrian walks in with a breakfast tray. Coffee, toast, fruit. "You're awake. You brought me breakfast. I promised I'd prove it, starting now." He sets down the tray, sits on the edge of the bed. "How do you feel?" "Confused, happy, scared. Me too." His hand finds mine. "But I'm done running, done pushing you away, done pretending I don't want exactly this." "This?" "You. In my bed. In my life. In my world." He kisses my knuckles. "Whatever it takes, however long it takes, you're worth it. Even if it's dangerous. Especially if it's dangerous. I'm good at dangerous." His smile is slight. "I'm terrible at feelings. But for you, I'll learn. That's very romantic for a mob boss." I'm a romantic mob boss. It's my brand now. Despite everything, I laugh. And for the first time in weeks, the world doesn't feel quite so heavy. Chapter 7, Surrender Day. 3. Evening. The day passes in a strange bubble. Adrian cancels his meetings, stays home. We don't talk about the future or the danger or what happens when my 3 days are up. We just exist together. He makes lunch. I laugh at his terrible cooking. We eat burnt grilled cheese and pretend it's gourmet. We walk the gardens. He tells me stories about growing up in this house, the trouble he got into, the pressure he felt, the man he became because he had no choice. "I never wanted this life," he says quietly. "The business, the violence, the constant looking over my shoulder. Then why not leave? Because it's not just my life, it's Marco's, the family's, everyone who depends on me." He stops walking, looks at me. "But if you asked me to walk away from all of it tomorrow, I would, in a heartbeat." "I'm not asking that. I know. But I need you to know, you're more important than any of it. The empire, the power, the legacy. All of it means nothing if I lose you." That night, he finds me in the library. I'm curled up on the couch, reading, lost in a world that isn't this complicated. "What are you reading?" I hold up the book. Romance. Predictably. His smile is soft. "Let me guess. Brooding hero. Innocent heroine. Forbidden love. Maybe. Art imitating life?" He sits beside me. "Close enough to touch. Or life imitating art. Both." I set down the book. "Adrian, we need to talk about what happens next. I know." He takes my hand. "Your 3 days are almost up." They are. And you're probably planning to leave. Go back to your apartment, your job, your safe, normal life. I was, past tense. I turned to face him fully, because somewhere between burnt grilled cheese and garden walks, I realized something. What's that? I don't want safe. I don't want normal. My voice steadies. I want this, you, even when it's messy and dangerous and completely insane. His expression shifts, hope and disbelief warring. Nora, but I need you to promise me something. Anything. No more games. No more using other women to make me jealous. No more pushing me away when you're scared. I squeeze his hand. If we do this, really do this, I need all of you. Not just the parts you think are acceptable. All of it. The good, the bad, the terrifying. You don't know what you're asking. I know exactly what I'm asking. I'm asking for honesty, for partnership, for you to trust that I'm strong enough to handle your world. I lean closer. Because I am, Adrian. I've always been strong enough. You just never gave me the chance to prove it. He's quiet for a long moment. Then, you're right. I'm what? Right. About all of it. I've been protecting you from things you don't need protection from. Treating you like you're fragile when you're the strongest person I know. His hand comes up, touches my face. I'm sorry. For underestimating you. For not seeing what's been right in front of me this entire time. And what's that? That you're not some innocent girl who needs saving. You're a woman who knows exactly what she wants. Who's capable of standing beside me instead of behind me. Who's been ready for this since the day you came back. His thumb strokes my cheek. I'm the one who wasn't ready, who kept running because I didn't think I deserved you. And now I'm done running. He shifts closer. And now I'm asking, will you stay? Not for 3 days, not temporarily. Stay, build a life with me. Be my partner in every sense of the word. My heart hammers. That's a big ask. It's the only ask that matters. His eyes hold mine. I love you, Nora Reed. I've loved you since you were 16 and too young for me to love. I love you now. And I'll love you 50 years from now when we're old and gray and still arguing about everything. You're assuming I'm saying yes. I'm hoping you're saying yes. His smile is slight, vulnerable. But if you say no, I'll understand. I'll let you go. I'll make sure you're safe and set up and never bothered again. And I'll spend the rest of my life knowing I let the best thing that ever happened to me walk away. The confession hangs in the air. That's very dramatic. I'm Italian. Drama is genetic. But his voice is serious. What do you say, Reed? Want to take a chance on a broken man who's desperately in love with you? I pretend to think about it. Depends. On? On whether you're going to kiss me or just keep talking. His laugh is low. Rough. I can definitely kiss you. Then stop talking and... He kisses me before I can finish. Not like before. Not desperate or rushed or fueled by anger and fear. This kiss is slow, deliberate, a promise in every brush of lips. His hands frame my face like I'm precious. Mine slide into his hair. The book falls forgotten to the floor. Nora, he breathes against my mouth. Tell me to stop. Why would I do that? Because if we don't stop now, I'm going to carry you upstairs and spend the rest of the night showing you exactly how much I love you. Heat floods through me. That's supposed to make me want to stop. His smile is dangerous. Last chance, Reed. Say the word and I'll be a gentleman. We'll take this slow. Wait until... Adrian. Yeah. Stop being a gentleman. I've waited 9 years. I'm done waiting. Something ignites in his eyes. You're sure? Completely sure. He stands, scoops me up like I weigh nothing. Then hold on. He carries me through the mansion, up the stairs, past my room, to his. The room where we started this. Where he locked the door and asked if I wanted to play. This time, when he locks the door, it's not a game. It's a promise. He sets me down beside the bed. Hands gentle as he brushes hair from my face. I need you to know something before we... He stops. Starts again. I've been with other women. Too many. None of them mattered. None of them were you. Adrian, let me finish, please. His hands frame my face. You matter. You've always mattered. And I want this to be different. To mean something. To be... It already means something. I kiss him softly. It's always meant something. Since we were kids. Since that night in the garden. Since I came back and saw you standing in that doorway looking at me like I was the only person in the room. You were. You are. He kisses me again. Deeper. You're the only person who's ever really seen me. Not the boss. Not the criminal. Just me. Then show me. All of you. No more walls. No more hiding. His control visibly cracks. If I start, I won't be able to stop. Good. Don't stop. He kisses me like a man drowning. Like I'm air and water and everything he needs to survive. He guides me to the bed with gentle hands. Every touch reverent. Every kiss a promise. You're sure about this? His voice is rough against my neck. Once we cross this line, there's no going back. You're mine. Completely. I've been yours since I was 16. I pull him closer. I've just been waiting for you to catch up. That breaks him. What happens next changes everything between us. 9 years of wanting finally finding home. Beautiful, he murmurs, hands tracing patterns on my skin. You're so beautiful it hurts to look at you. That's very poetic for a mob boss. You bring out my poetic side. He guides me to the bed, follows me down, along with every other side I didn't know I had. His touch is everywhere, gentle but firm, as if he were discovering what makes me catch my breath, what makes me tremble, what makes me forget my own name. Look at me, he says when I close my eyes. I want to see you, all of you, every moment. So I look. Watch his face as we move together. See the same wonder I'm feeling reflected back. This isn't just physical. It's emotional, spiritual, everything. I love you, he says against my skin. God, I love you so much. Show me. My hands slide down his back. Show me exactly how much. He does. With every touch, every kiss, every whispered word, the world narrows to just us, his heartbeat under my palm, my name on his lips, the feeling of finally being exactly where we're supposed to be. When everything becomes too intense for me to hold back, I hear him whisper my name as if it were a prayer, and I respond with his, over and over until we're both wrecked and breathless and completely undone. After, we're tangled together, sheets twisted, hearts still racing. He pulls me close, kisses my shoulder, my neck, my temple. Stay, he whispers. Not just tonight. Forever. Stay forever. That's a long time. Not long enough. His arms tighten. I want decades, Nora. I want to wake up next to you every morning. Fall asleep next to you every night. I want arguments and make-up sex and growing old together. I want everything. That's a lot of wanting. It's the appropriate amount of wanting when it comes to you. He shifts so we're face to face. Marry me. My heart stops. What? Marry me. Not someday. Not eventually. Soon. As soon as possible. His hand finds mine. I know it's fast. I know we still have things to work through. But I've loved you for 9 years and I'm done waiting. So marry me. Please. Adrian, you can say no. I'll understand. We can take more time, date properly, do this the normal way. But his eyes are desperate, hopeful. But I'm asking anyway, because I want you to be mine, officially, permanently, in every way that matters. Tears burn my eyes. You're insane. Completely. Is that a yes? It's a... I stop. Look at him. Really look at him. Ask me again in 6 months. When we've figured out how to navigate your world together. When I know this is real and not just what? Not just 9 years of pent-up wanting finally finding an outlet. His expression softens. Fair enough, 6 months. But Nora? Yeah, in 6 months, I'm asking again, and I'm not taking no for an answer. We'll see. We will see. He kisses me softly. And you'll say yes, because you love me, and because we're inevitable. We always have been. Confident much? Completely. His smile is devastating. Now come here. I'm not done showing you how much I love you. Adrian, I know, and I want to again, and probably several more times before morning. His hand slides up my spine. Because I have 9 years of wanting to make up for, and we have all night. We don't sleep much. Whenever we start to fall asleep, one of us reaches for the other. The kisses grow deeper, the touches softer, and we lose ourselves in each other all over again. By dawn, we're exhausted and happy and completely wrecked. I'm never letting you leave this bed, he murmurs against my hair. I have to eventually. Marco will send a search party. Marco can wait. The world can wait. He pulls me closer. Right now, you're mine, and I'm keeping you exactly where you are. Possessive much? When it comes to you? Absolutely. He kisses my forehead. Get used to it, Reed. You're stuck with me now. Promise. Promise. Epilogue. 6 months later. The ring is simple, elegant, perfect. He gets down on one knee in the same garden where we almost kissed 9 years ago. I promised I'd ask again in 6 months, he says. So here I am, asking, will you marry me, Nora Reed? Will you be my partner, my home, my everything? Yes. No hesitation. Yes, I'll marry you. His smile could light the world. Thank God. Because I already planned the wedding. You what? I'm Italian and impatient and hopelessly in love with you. He slides the ring on my finger. And I'm done waiting. So we're getting married next month, if that's okay with you. Next month? Too soon. I look at the ring, at him, at the garden where we started. It's perfect. The wedding is small. Family, close friends. Marco officiating, because of course he is. Do you, Adrian Morello, take this woman to be your wife, to love and cherish and try really hard not to be a possessive asshole about? Adrian grins. I do. Do you, Nora Reed, take this man to be your husband, to love and tolerate and occasionally remind him he's not actually in charge? I do. Then, by the power vested in me by the state of Illinois and common sense, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Adrian, kiss your wife before she changes her mind. He does, long and deep and full of promise. And as we walk back down the aisle, hands intertwined, rings gleaming, future uncertain but together, I realize something. This is it. This is what 9 years of wanting looks like when it finally finds home. And it's absolutely perfect. The end.